So today we're going to do a quick upper body Pilates flow here on our mat. We're going to go ahead and we can just kind of have a seated position. If it feels okay to have a bent knee, you can stay here or you can come onto your butt. We're just going to stretch up, reach up nice and tall. Lower one arm down to your side, reach up and over. Inhale, center, up and over to the other side. Come back center and press that away. All right, let's go ahead and make your way onto your stomach here. We're going to start with some extensions here. So we'll lower all the way down onto your stomach. Let's go ahead and bring our arms out to a little cactus, kind of goalpost arms here out to the side. We're just going to come into a little extension stretch. You're going to press your palms into the floor, lifting that spine into that extension. Lift that chin, and we lower down. Okay. So just do that a few times, giving that back ease to that extension. Hip bones stay down. Last one, maybe lift a little higher and lower all the way down. Good. All right, we're going to sweep those hands back by those hips, palms face down towards the floor. We're going to come into a full body lift here. We lift that upper body, lift that lower body, and lower down. Good. So we lift, draw those shoulders back, and lower. Now you want to think about keeping your gaze down at the mat, or at least towards the front end of your mat here. You want to keep the back of that neck nice and long. Draw those shoulders back. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another here. Good. Squeeze that butt to get those legs up. You want to feel that lower back working here as well to get those legs lifted. For 3, 2. Now we lift and hold. We're going to find small little pulses here, flutter kicks with our legs. Stay lifted through that chest. For 5. Legs long, like somebody are pulling out those toes. 3, 2, and lower down. You can cross your hands to kind of windshield wiper those legs out. All right. Next, we're going to come into our swimming here. So arms above your head, legs extended out long. From here, excuse me, we're going to lift that right arm up and lift your left leg up. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And then we switch. So we're just going to start out real slow. Switch, switch, switch. Good. So those palms stay facing down towards the floor. Those legs stay long, nice and easy. That torso's still. We're just moving those arms and legs for 3. Switch. 2. Last one. And lower everything down. You can windshield wiper those legs. Now we're going to increase the speed on that there. So let's extend those arms, extend those legs, lift that right arm, lift that left leg, switch, switch. And we'll slowly start to increase that speed. Still trying to stay pretty stable and still through that torso. Belly button in. Feel that length. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower everything down. Good. You can windshield wiper those legs. Let's go ahead and press that butt back. Stretch out those arms. We're going to go ahead and make your way onto your hands and knees here. All right. So those hands underneath those shoulders. Walk those knees back just a little bit so you just have a little bit openness through those hips here. You're going to drop those elbows straight down and come right back up. So we drop those elbows in and up. So you're going to feel those triceps here. Breathe. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And come onto your side here for a second. Let's go ahead and just roll out those wrists. All right, we're going to come to a little side seated position here. So your both knees bent. We want a pretty open angle through that arm. We're going to kind of do the same thing, but we're going to do one arm. So we're going to bend that elbow in and press it back up. You can rest that top arm, that top hand onto the mat if you need. So we drop down and press up. We're getting a little bit higher on the back of that tricep there. You can feel that burn kind of closer to your armpit. Right on the back of that arm. Good. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And bring that in. Good. Let's sweep over to the other side here. So both knees bent. We'll walk that hand out a little bit so we kind of have an open angle in that armpit. Wherever you would like that hand placement, we drop that elbow down and press it back up. Drop down and up. Good. Get those arms warmed up here. Woo. For 4. Slid a little bit there. 3, 2, last one. Woo. Shake out those arms. All right, we're going to come into a plank hold here. So let's go ahead and come onto those hands. If you need to come onto your elbows, you can. Let's go ahead and step 1 foot back at a time here. Hold. Now we're going to keep a straight line from the top of your head to your heels. You're going to shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Stay lifted through those ribs. Breathe. Good. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower one knee down at a time. Shake out those wrists. Let's shake out those arms. All right, this next one's going to be a little tougher. Let's go ahead and come back into that plank here. Hold. Now we're going to shift your weight over to your left hand. We're going to bring that right arm above your head. Come back and alternate back and forth. Now, if that doesn't feel accessible to you, go ahead and come onto those knees so we can bring that arm above your head. But whatever you're able to do here today, breathe. And just a gentle shift here. We don't want to be throwing ourselves all over the place. All right, let's do 3 and switch. 2, breathe and switch. Last one on each side here. Feeling those arms burning. Lower down, shake that out. Woo-hoo. All right, one more here. Set of planks here. We might have more push-ups at the end, so just prepare yourself for that. All right, let's go ahead and come into that plank. Again, come onto your elbows if you need. We're going to extend that right hand up towards the ceiling, come back, and we're just going to alternate back and forth. So all the weight gets put into one arm at a time here as we stay lifted through those ribs as that hand reaches up. Breathe. So we have 3 more on each side here. Stay strong. You got this. Nice, easy flow. If you don't like going quick, just take the pace that you need here, whatever you feel like you have control over. 1 more on each side here for me. Remember that breath. Find your plank for a breath in. Lower that down. Drop that back. Good. All right, shake out those arms. All right, we're going to spin your legs, or you can kind of just come around. We're going to come onto your butt here. Now just go ahead and just stretch out those wrists there for a second because we are going to use them here. Okay, so we're going to have those fingertips pointed towards your butt, towards your heels here. We're going to bend those knees. All right, from here, we're going to press through those feet, through those heels, lift those hips straight up, and then hinge at those hips to lower down. Now, if that does not feel great on those wrists, feel free to turn those fingers back there, okay? Breathe. For 3, 2, hold. Again, adjust your hands as you need to protect those elbows. We're going to come into a little marching here. If that does not feel good, go ahead and just hold those hips up or come back in to those dips. 3. Chest lifted, chin lifted. 2. Strong through those arms. Maybe starting to shake a little. Hold and hinge at those hips to lower down. Good. Shake out those elbows. Good. All right, and if you need to come onto your elbows here, we're going to keep our legs straight this time. You're going to have very small range of motion, but whatever you can kind of do to keep moving. All right, so we'll bring those hands back behind that butt. Those legs, try and stay straight this time. If you can't do it, go ahead and bend at those knees. So we lift those hips up and lower back down. Those hips lift up and lower back down. Again, if your wrists have just had it, we can go ahead and just lift that butt up. Might just be a little harder because that range of motion is really small. For 2. Good. Last one. Hold. Good. We're going to lift that right leg up, down, lift that left leg up. So the shoulders stay drawing back here. If you just need to hold, just hold. This is really hard. 2. Last one on each side here. Feel those arms burning. Hold, lift, and lower that down. Good. Shake out those wrists. Give your arms a little bit of a break here. All right. Just go ahead and stay seated here. You can bend at those elbows. We're going to reach those arms out in front of you here. We're going to roll back, just keeping a little round back here. We're going to sweep those arms out to the side and then twist those arms back forward. So we open those palms, twist up. We close those arms, twist down. For 3, 2, last one. And draw back up. Shake that out. All right, let's roll back. Hold. We're going to sweep those arms out to the side. Just kind of open here, not straight out. Palms up or find small little circles. If that's too much on your low back, you can just find a seated position, okay? 3, 2, hold, and reverse. Good. Feel those shoulders, those arms. For 3, 2, and come back up. Shake that out. All right. Go ahead and roll back. Hold palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to find a bicep curl here. Now, try to keep those fingers nice and wide so that those arms stay active here the whole time. Really squeeze that bicep as you curl. So not just kind of a lax curl. Make a muscle with that bicep here. 3, 2, last one. And straighten out, shake that out. All right. Last thing here. Okay. We'll go ahead and bend at those arms here, palms face towards one another. We'll open those arms out, reach those hands up, bend, bring them back to parallel. So we open above that head, bring them back down, and close. Good. Again, if your low back is kind of reached its max here, go ahead and just take a seat. For 3, 2, last one. Reach, bend, bring it back together, and roll back up, shaking that out. Good. All right. Our time for push-ups has come. So we're going to go ahead and come into a plank here. All right. We're going to start out with 3. We're going to roll up, come down, 2, roll up, come down, 1. So we get this a little bit easier as we come in. Now, if you need to come onto your knees to do these push-ups, please feel free. If you don't have a full bend, maybe just a little micro bend, whatever you have in you today here to finish up nice and strong. Let's go ahead and find that nice plank here. On your breath in, we'll lower. Exhale, press up. We have 2 more. Last one. Hold. Soften those knees. Walk those hands back towards your toes. Now we're going to ragdoll back up to standing. Head comes up last. Roll those shoulders back. Breath in. Exhale, those arms hang heavy as we roll back down. Soften those knees. Walk back out to that plank. Nice strong plank here first. We drop down for 2. Last one. Good. We find that plank. Soften those knees. Walk those hands back towards those toes. Arms hanging heavy. That head has hanging heavy. No stress in that neck. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Last one. We got this. Breath in. Exhale. Now that chin towards your chest. Those arms just kind of hanging heavy. Soften your knees to walk yourself out in control into that plank. Last push up. Make it count. We drop. Press up. Hold. Breath in. Soften those knees. Walk those hands back towards those toes. Those arms hanging heavy as we slide back up. Good. All right. Go ahead and face me. Let's take a breath in. Reach up nice and tall. Hand onto your wrist. Stretch up and over to the side. Inhale, center, switch up and over to the other side. We'll grow, come back center, grow from that belly button, lift your chest and chin up towards the ceiling, drop those elbows. Inhale back up. Big stretch. Slowly exhale to press that away. Good work. Hope you're feeling good. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.